It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Sanamukela kwi-channel bafethu. It's your boy Jaguar that thing bafethu inyanga engathosanga. I'm back with another banger video bafethu. I know it's been a long time, but I'm here, guys. Shout out to everyone who's part of the channel, part of the family bafethu. It's bafethu siqhubeke. Subscribe bafethu kwi-channel, show support. Need like ama-video na share ama-video bafethu, because we are family bafethu. So I'm back today bafethu. Namhlanje bafethu nginiphathele isitori laphana esimnandi bafethu. It is a true story, kind of a true story that is based on a true story yabo, actual events that actually took place yabo. But I'm not gonna tell you whose story it is. That's for me to know and for you to find out bafethu. Okay bafethu, without further ado, angene kusona le story. So itopic namhlanje bafethu ithi how our guardian or stepmom or somebody that supposedly took care of the children eventually scammed them of 450,000, and then later scammed them of their house. This is a very sad story bafethu nginiphathelelwa namhlanje. Story bafethu lesi esinyantisayo ukuthi mosilalela. Ngizozama nje ukuthi ngisidonse from eqaleni kahle wonke ama-actual events enzeka, ukuze uzokwazi ukuthi u-understand ukuthi where is this thing coming from and up until where it is right now, yabona. Okay, so this story starts with 3 orphans. Starts with 3 orphans. Bekuney'ngane eziwu-3 ezama-orphans ey'nganabo abazali. Sadly ukuthi bobabili abazali abekho. That's very sad. So they are orphans. How did they become orphans was that they stayed with both of their parents during the years of 1992, 1993, approaching 1994. Their parents were there. So something happened at their home, which it's not clear exactly what happened, but I think it was something deep that caused the mother to snatch the 3 children and run away with those children. You see, these were her children. There were 2 girls and 1 boy. 2 girls and 1 boy. I think the oldest was at the age of maybe 7 at that time. The youngest was maybe 3 years, approaching 4 years. Yeah. So that's how they became orphans, because the mother had to take them away from their father. Supposedly that their father was doing something that was not right, or that did not sit right with the mother. She got scared to a point where she feared for their lives. You see, I don't know, maybe the father was practicing some sort of rituals, money rituals, or anything like that. You see, anything of that nature. And then she found out about it, and then she got scared that maybe he was going to kill one of the children. You see, so he snatched the children and took off with the children. So she was so scared that she got to a point whereby she did not wish for her children to meet their father again. So she had to come up with a plan. You see, at that time she wasn't working. She was just a part-time job person who works here and there to support her children or her family. So, to a decision, because they stayed in Joburg at that time. They stayed in Joburg. So her parents, the mother's parents, or the mother's home was in Joburg. So this situation happened where the father was staying. So the mother, the way she was so scared, or she was so traumatized by the situation that she saw or she found out about, she got to a point whereby she didn't even take the children to her home. You see, her parents' home. She did not. She decided to go far away, far away to a place where she doesn't know where she was going at the time, because she did not want the father to find out where the children were, because she was scared that he might come and take the children and carry on with whatever situation that he was about to do. You see? So that's exactly what happened. So the mother took three children, got on a train, you see, and then traveled from Johannesburg to Durban. Yes, where she landed in a place called Pinetown. That was 1994, 1995, I think. So she landed in a place called Pinetown, where she had little or no money on her position. She had no place for them to sleep. She knew no one in the area. Can you imagine that? She knew no one in the area, but because she feared for the lives of her children, she was willing to take that risk, and she just went with it. So they landed in a place called Pinetown, and then in the evening, it's about maybe like 4, no, maybe like 3 o'clock, it started raining. So they went to take a cover under, what you call this? It's the hang in Afrikaans. It's a hang, it's a passage, or maybe it's like a veranda, some sort of. You know, when you're walking in town, like there are stores maybe on the side, on either side of where you are walking, and then there's these like passages or verandas on the side, like, where maybe when it's raining you can walk, or you can stand, or you see. So they were standing right there next to a shop called Spa. I think we all know Spa. Yeah, so they were standing there, like maybe the mother was stressed out. She was like trying to think of what she was going to do, uh, thinking of a place where she can lay her head, or like something like that. So she stood there, she was like thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. I guess one of the employees at Spa, the story was that one of the employees at Spa uh, approached them, you see, approached them and told them that she has been looking at them standing there for quite some time right now, and she wanted to find out what was going on, you see. So I guess the mother saw an opportunity right there, and then explained all the situation to that worker, and then I guess she sympathized with them, and then she offered to take them to her house. I don't know what was the conversation there, what was the agreement, but they ended up going to that woman's house in a place called Chongweni, Edamini, Chongweni. You see, it's around there in near Maran Hill, but Hillcrest, Kamna, all these places. It's around there, but I cannot like describe the actual location. Okay, so they went there. The mother was there at that time. Only the father was not there. You see, but when they got there, they stayed there. So the mother was this worker will be like going back to work, back in the afternoon, going back to work, back in the afternoon, and then the mother will sit there with their children trying to figure out what was going on, or what was their next move. Okay, so eventually they were staying there, cause like maybe a year passed, they were staying there, and then in the following year, the mother got sick, like she got mentally ill. It was said she got mentally ill and she was doing all this drama, running up inside and down, creating chaos here and there. It was like crazy. She ended up getting lost herself. See, now the children do not know their way back home. They are with people they do not know. You might assume they know them because they've stayed with them for a year, but these people are not their people. You see. So now the mother is gone, the father is gone, and they do not know their way back. So they were literally stuck there with this family. You see, they were stuck there. It was crazy. So they ended up staying there. So the children started school. The older sibling and the one in the middle started going to school. The other one was still young. He couldn't go and attend primary school, so he stayed behind. So they went to school like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. I think the older one went to grade 3. They were still staying there. But them staying there was a lot going on, there was a lot going on. There was physical abuse, like mental abuse, like verbal abuse, like, all the kind of abuse that you can think of. It was going on there. They were experiencing that, you see. So much was going on in that house, like, it was crazy. See, like you will receive a beating every single day. You will know it. Not even a single day will go past without you getting, like, getting beaten for something like that's so little, like something that you can just fix with words. But there, it was not like that. You had to get a beating in order for us to approve that something is like gone or anything, or we forgive you for that. You have to get a beating first. It was like that. The older sister was like, she was forced to like cook, wash, uh, do all crazy things, man. You see, like do all crazy things. Go to the garden, go out and work, do that, do this. Like there was no time to rest. There was no time to rest, bro, for these kids. It was work, work, work. Beating, beating, beating. No food, no food, no food. Swearing, 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 swearing. It was all kind of drama, man, that you can think of. But because these kids understood the situation that they were facing, they stay strong. They stay strong because they are the strongest children I ever know in the fucking world. I'm telling you. They are the strongest children you can ever find in the world. They are rock solid, bro. You can never, 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 never play with them, like for sure. You see? Okay. So one day, some neighbor got tired of the situation. The neighbor got tired of the situation that was going on in that house. You see, all the abuse and shit. So she contacted the social welfare situation. You see? So when that sister contacted the neighbor, contacted the social welfare situation to come and intervene, you see, because now she did see that the children were being abused to a point whereby she herself cannot take it anymore because she herself got kids. So I think as a mother, she felt like that was like too much for the kids, you see, and she wanted to help the kids. So she did, and then the social welfare came to interview the kids, and the kids agreed. They told everything that was going on, and then the social welfare offered to take the kids, you see, to take the kids, all three of them, to go put them in a social welfare institution, like a home, like, you see, a children's home whereby children who are facing such traumatic situations back at home, or children who did not have parents, who were orphans, the government will take those children and put them in the homes, just to put them through school and everything, just to help those kids, like, to be able to be at a point whereby they can now stand on their feet, maybe look for a job, and then they can let you go. You see. Alright, so these children eventually got taken and then they placed in a home. They stayed in a home. The home is situated in Maran Hill, a place called Roma. In a place called Roma. It's the place of the home that they were placed in. It's St. Vincent Children's Home. I know I shouldn't be saying the words, but I think that me giving out the descriptions will make the story feel like, because I think even now these children still need help, even now. So maybe the person will hear the story, maybe they know the places I'm talking about or the people I'll be talking about. Maybe they will be able to come assist these children, because I think even now it's just that they don't know who to call, who to go to, and everything like that. Okay, so eventually they went stayed in a home. I said St. Vincent Children's Home, situated in a place called Roma. Actually, the Roma thing is a hospital. It's a hospital that is situated in that area. I don't know what's the name of the area actually, but I know this is in Maran here. See, all right. So these children stayed there. The last born was a boy, so he started attending school, grade one, when he got there. Okay, grade one, grade two, grade three. Yeah, I think grade three, and then so he stayed there for 3 years, and then on the fourth year, approaching the fourth year, he was told that they had to move. Now they had to move to go. Somebody was actually adopting them. You see, somebody was actually adopting them. This person was actually a worker in this children's home. You see, the person who's adopting these children is actually a worker in this children's home. You see, is the person who is helping to take care of the kids, to guard the kids and make sure that the kids are doing everything correct. Is a house mother actually, like the guardian of all these children. She's working here, and then she had decided that she was going to take us three. You see, yo, now I'm saying us three now as if I'm talking about me. No, she offered to take the three children. Alright, the boy and the two girls. Alright, okay. So that's exactly what happened. Now this was 2004. Yes, this was 2004 December. So they moved to a place called Gwandengezi. Yes, that's where the mother was situated. That's where her home was situated. So now they were moving to stay with this so-called stepmother or new guardian that they have. So they moved. All right, everything was fine. They got there. All right, there's the house. There were children in the house. There was like a big sister. The mother had two children actually, a girl and a boy, but they were a bit older. You see, they were a bit older. They were mid-30s, something like that. All right. So and there was another boy staying there. I think it was the mother's brother's child was also staying there. The boy was a bit younger than the boy that was the last born, but just a little bit younger than him. Okay, so as life goes on, so they stayed there. They got schools. They attended schools. They all went to the same school. Yeah, they all went to the same school. And then it was life as usual, like, morning, go to school, come back, do that, you do that, go and play, come back, eat, wash, sleep, all that. You see, life as usual. Okay, and then time went by, you see, time went by, and then this mother, I will tell you about this story, because I want you to catch something later on the story, so it is related to this one. All right, since we were young, this kid was young, right? Since this kid was young, did not understand so much. I would say they did not understand so much about like what's going on with the money, with the world. They were never exposed to money. They never knew what money was. They knew there was something called money, but the money was not like when you were a kid. All you know is go to school, come play, eat, sleep, do that, do that. You are not aware about the money situation and all that stuff. You see the paperwork and stuff. So something really came to their attention when I'm getting the story was that stepmother told the older sister, because she felt that she was the older one and she is the one you can talk to, you see, or she is supposed to talk to about the things, like when it comes to where's your ID, where's like all the important stuff. She was the one to address. And then me, and the boy and the sister in the middle, they were like they're taken as kids. But the older sister did not see the middle sister as the young kid, because whatever thing that they her and the stepmother will talk about, she will come run tell her sister. You see, everything, like everything. They will sit down and talk. Okay, she said that, she did that, she did that, said that. You see, you know how sisters do. See, only the boy was never told like anything. All right. So the story was that the stepmother, had told the older sister that as she took them in a home to come and stay with her, you see, to come and stay with her, uh, there was money involved. You see, there was money involved, and each of the kids was receiving 2,600 per month. You see, 2,600 per month. That was 2004, right? 2004. So she told the sister she was keeping the money for them. She was keeping the money for them safe. She was not going to use their money. That money, she's keeping it so that when they finish school, she will not have a problem taking them to university. You see, that was the plan actually. You see, that was what she was told. You see, I'm keeping this money. I won't be giving you any money right now, because I'm keeping this money so that when you finish school, I'll be able to take you to university with this money. You see. So she's a kid, man. You see, she agreed to that, and there was no way she would disagree. There was no way she would disagree. She had to agree with that. You see, so she agreed. They stayed there. 2004. No, let's say 204, 205, 206, 207, 208. So yeah, 208. Yeah, so there's like 5 years. Yeah, there's 5 years. Yeah. So throughout all these 5 years, these kids know that they have their money uh, being kept safe, right? For them, so that when they finish school, they will have no problem going to university and stuff. You see. Okay, now the problem came when the fifth year came. Now this was 2008 December. This was 2008 December. This is what happened. Okay, let us do a simple math. Let us do a simple math so that we can see how much we're talking about here. You see, how much we are talking about, so we can have a little clue of how much we are talking about here. So we're gonna say 2,600, right? The times 3 kids, right? Times 3 kids. There is 7,800 rand a month, right? 7,800 rand a month. And then we're gonna say times the 5 years, right? Because we came 2003 in December, approaching 2004, and then we stayed 2004, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then in December 2008 there was drama. So okay, we're gonna say now 7,800 times the 5 years. No. Not times 5, not times 5. We're gonna have to say 7,500, right? That is 2,600 times 3 kids. So we have to say times 12 now, right? For a year, because in a year there's 12 months. So we say times 12. Okay, let me get there. 7,800 times 12, right? So this person a year was getting 93,600 per annum through these children, you see, through these kids. And then we're gonna say 93,600 times 5. Now it's 5 years, right? So we're gonna say times 5. This person made 468,000 in that space of 5 years. She made 468,000 on the dot. Now the issue comes here. The story was that these kids will claim that this mother never gave them any penny. Never gave them any penny. She never bought school uniform for them. They had to see their way through how they were going to get school uniform. She never bought school bags for them. She never bought school shoes for them. She never bought none for them. You understand? She never gave them any money to carry at school. None of that was coming out of there. They never got to carry a lunch at school. There was no lunch for them at school. None of that. You see? Now, that's when the ambiguity comes. Because you cannot be getting so much money out of the kids that you took away from the government system, where they were getting everything for free. You see, the government is giving you this money so that you can fill the needs of these kids. And then when you took the kids and you brought them to your house, you took the money, you said you were keeping it for them. That's why you were not doing or supplying them with any needs. The only need you gave them was shelter, water, and stupid food. That's what they claim. They were eating stupid food. But I guess